Shalom. Shalom and welcome. This is Yahusha's time. Yahusha's time is an end time series. It is a series of messages that I believe I am compelled to present before the body of Yahuah, to the children of obedience, to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father. I believe true Yahusha consists of both Hebrews and Gentiles, or some may say Abri, or Abrim, and Goyim, that are made one in Yahushua Messiah. I consider you, my brothers, my sisters, those who know that Yahuah, the Almighty One, the Almighty Creator, indeed was manifest in the flesh in the man Yahusha, in the person Yahusha, and that he sent his set-apart spirit in Yahusha's name. Many struggle with trying to understand the sequence of the building of our restoration and fellowship with the Almighty Father. But in due season, those who struggle, who sincerely seek set-apartness, who sincerely seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, will come to understand more clearly the dynamics of such. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Symmanayah. Today is January 9th, 2015. This segment of Yahusha's time is entitled Privacy Delusions. Privacy Delusions. With that said, my brothers and sisters, for some reason, many actually believe they can keep matters secret at their own choosing, void of understanding the presence of the Spirit of Yahusha. We say we seek to do the will of the Almighty Father boldly and strongly, but fail to acknowledge the power of discernment, fail to yield to the fact that His plan, written in scriptures and in our life and for our life, requires growing in set-apartness and requires the presence of discernment, Him revealing things to us. So though we may think we may hide and keep secrets, I assure you the power of discernment will function among us. We will see the things that are hidden being revealed. All too often we fail to ask ourselves, how can we come together if we attempt to be secretive or by building privacy walls, totally disregarding all promises made and totally ignoring the function of pure discernment when the Spirit of Yahushua reveals. The scriptures foretell of Yahusha being knitted together as one in Yahushua Messiah, being gathered from the four corners of the earth. It foretells of the rise of 144,000 in a great multitude. I ask you, how then can there be structure and clarity on such fulfillment without the presence of discernment, without the revealing and uncovering of all that is necessary to make us whole? The scriptures speak of a body of one with many members. We are informed that the Almighty Father Yahuah sent His set-apart Spirit to teach us and bring things to remembrance in Yahusha's name. My brothers and sisters, we fail to examine the tools and methods that are written in scriptures and even more beyond scriptures that bring us together. Scriptures inform us that the most reasonable service that we can do is present our bodies as a sacrifice or offering to the Most High Father Yahuah. How then can we allow ourselves to think that we can keep secrets from one another using our own mental strategies? Let us not succumb to privacy delusions. Believe it or not, scriptures inform us that the working of delusion is often visualized upon those who make the wrong choice, who choose to pursue a rebellious life or are overtaken by the wicked one, or are just simply void of taking time to listen to the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha. I have labeled this segment Privacy Delusions to announce that the Spirit of Yahusha will reveal and has revealed and will continue to reveal. He will uncover and expose for the purposes of growing the body of the children of Yahuah. All that is necessary to bring us together will come to be. Discern is and can be swift Discernment can be a fast phenomenon. It can happen in a millisecond. It can happen over a period of time. If you are one who is unaware of the speed of discernment, be prepared. I have no doubt that every one of us will witness the spirit of discernment happen swiftly and quickly at times. We will come to witness the truth in these words. And I suggest that we beware of those who are overtaken with privacy delusions. My brothers and sisters, when I personally began to experience discernment, where the Spirit of Yahusha revealed things, I did not know what it was. I did not know what I was experiencing. I had no clue. And I thought that other brothers and sisters who were what I thought spiritual, that were around me, that they saw the same things that were revealed to me at the same time it was revealed to me. Later to discover that was not the case. In some cases, I experienced ridicule and rejection on many occasions when I spoke out to what was revealed to me. I experienced people using hindsight trying to tell me how I should have delivered the message, how it should have been done, and what I was supposed to do, void of realizing that they are not the ones that give me breath, a heartbeat, and the mind to serve. I experienced ridicule and rejection on many occasions, on many fronts, when I spoke boldly as I began to be directed by the Spirit of Yahusha. I also experienced those who would blatantly lie when exposed when exposed by the Spirit of Yahusha. There were times he used me and I would call out what was said, and they would totally lie. They would bear false witness against me. They would deny, they would struggle. Some will run and flee. Others will adamantly convince others that I was being deceived. A loving sister told me that she believed that the Spirit of the Most High was showing her that I was beginning to experience discernment, discerning things. And she told me that she believed I had the gift of discernment. Now, whether it is called the gift of discernment or not, I do know indeed unequivocally that the Spirit of Yahusha started revealing things to me. I began to fast and pray to seek to understand with clarity what was expected of me. I learned that I could make mistakes in thinking it was him when it wasn't. I learned to brush the stumbling, the falling, and lean into the atonement of Yahushua Messiah and continue to press forward and continue to seek to learn his voice in spirit and truth as he influenced my deeds and actions. Do I stumble and fall at times? I do, for the flesh will always war against the spirit until transformation, until we put off this corruptible. My brothers and sisters, I had read about the woman at the well on numerous occasions, but I never for once thought about the responsibilities or the functions or the functionality of true discernment until I began to experience it myself often. While praying and fasting, while at the same time questioning everything and facing continued ridicule and rejection, my journey became more and more challenged, but I pressed on to grow in maturity, and I continue to press on to grow in maturity and set apartness. I witnessed individuals face convictions, and some will finally admit that they were exposed. Some will admit they were shocked that I called them out at the time I did, but it was not my choosing. It was by the orders, the influence of the Spirit of Yahusha. I experienced individuals who sometimes waited days, months, and even years before admitting that they witnessed the Spirit of Yahusha reveal things to me, unseen things, and they were surprised, and so they responded out of shock by lying and false witness. But the Spirit of Yahusha loosened their tongues, and they admitted, they confessed, they brought to light. Not all the time, for it is not about me, but sometimes he did, and this was encouraging. As I began to grow more in discernment, my brothers and sisters, I grew in sorrow. But I discovered, as I continued to seek to understand what discerning of spirits was about, I discovered the first order of service for anyone who experienced discernment is to provide intercessory prayer on the matter. As Yahushua Messiah reveals and make known, intercessory prayer is the first order of service. Immediately seek after such, if you are experiencing discernment, immediately seek to pray and draw closer to the Spirit of Yahusha to understand what is the next step that is expected of you. Guard what is revealed to you until it is clear what to do next. Again, this can only be established through prayer. There are times it could be akin to the Spirit of Yahusha showing you something that you will be so excited that you will jump the gun, so to speak, or act prematurely, trying to fulfill or discover proof quickly. But I assure you there will be times he will reveal the end goal. But he wants us to lean on him and listen to the details, the training, the prep, the development of what is necessary to reach the end goal. My message to you, my brothers and sisters, to you who begin to experience discernment, of which I believe will be a rise among the children of obedience, is for us to know unequivocally that intercessory prayer is paramount, and then begin to pray. Let us learn to acknowledge and confirm when the Spirit of Yahusha is present, and let us not allow deniers. Let us absolutely not succumb to the deniers. Let us not give them the benefit to cause us to doubt when the Spirit of Yahusha is revealing to us. Trust me, he will confirm. He will bring confirmation. Isaiah 55:11 will prove to be true, which speaks of the words from the Most High not returning to him empty or void. Know that convictions will stir the minds and the spirits of those that are necessary to make known and confirm and confess when denying the presence, the uncovering, the revealing from the Spirit of Yahusha. All privacy will be removed that is necessary for bringing Yasharal together. People who think they can protect their privacy, I assure you, they will discover that they are sadly mistaken. Sure, there will be times of privacy, my brothers and sisters, but the blatant disregard for when the Spirit of Yahusha revealed will prove to be laid waste as we are gathered from the four corners of the earth, as we are refined. My brothers and sisters, believe it or not, the Most High Father has allowed man to increase in knowledge as foretold in scriptures. As a result of increasing in knowledge, we have witnessed an explosion in the information age. We have witnessed how the internet, software and hardware and many other technological marvels have made it possible for people's privacy to be invaded like never before. I have witnessed individuals think by ignoring technological advances in the use of modern technology that they can preserve their privacy. I submit to you there is one who sees all, who hears all, who reveals all when he desires and uncovers all when necessary. I believe, my brothers and sisters, without a doubt, that we are being prepped to understand the dynamics of privacy being invaded, the invasion of our privacy through the internet, as a means for preparing us to realize that privacy is overrated, that our privacy will be invaded by the Spirit of Yahusha. For in him revealing, he will show that his word is quicker than any two-edged sword. He will show that the Almighty Father sees all and hears all. He will show the need for us to recognize true set-apartness and come away from privacy delusions. There will be deliverance from strongholds. There will be freedom from erroneous teachings, beliefs, and practices, and we will receive that deliverance as we rise up in discernment, my brothers and sisters, as privacy delusions are laid waste before us. We will witness coming away from wickedness and a departure from evil like never before. Soon, and very soon, those who are among the ranks of the children of obedience, we will come to see clearly the presence of the Spirit of Yahusha working through us, one towards another, individually, through his chosen mores, teachers, leaders, shepherds, watchmen, and more. Allow me to pause and read a passage of scripture regarding the woman at the well, her encounter with Yahushua Messiah, a demonstration of discernment. It reads as follows. I'm going to read verses 7 through 19. This is John chapter 4, verses 7 through 19. John chapter 4, verse 7 through 19. A woman of Shalum came to draw water. Yahushua said to her, "Give me to drink." For his taught ones had gone off into the city to buy food. The woman of Shalum therefore said to him, "How is it that you, being a Yehudite, ask drink from me, a woman of Shalum? For Yehudim do not associate with Shamarites." But Yahushua said, answered and said to her, if you knew the gift of the Almighty One, and who it is who says to you, give me to drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water. The woman said, Master, you have no vessel, and the well is deep. For where then do you have living water? Are you greater than our father Yaakov, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, and his sons and his cattle? Yahusha answered and said to her, everyone drinking of this water shall thirst again, but whoever drinks of the water I give him shall certainly never thirst, and the water that I give him shall become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life. The woman said to him, Master, give me this water, so that I do not thirst nor come here to draw. Yahusha said to her, go, call your husband and come here. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. And Yahusha said to her, you have well said, I have no husband, for you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you now have is not your husband. What you have said is true. The woman said to him, Master, I see that you are a prophet. Take a good look at these words, at this passage, John 4:17, and ask yourself, what can be learned from these scriptures? Ask the Spirit of Yahusha to make alive this passage, to teach and bring to remembrance all that is necessary to prove the life in these words. I submit to you some samples of what can be learned. Here we see a lesson learned where a woman acted as though she knew about the customs of Yehudite in the 9th verse, but she was mistaken. She did not fully know the ways of Yehudim. Here this woman believed she knew all there was to know about water, and totally unaware of how the word of the Almighty Father is greater than H2O, the liquid water that we drink, that the word of the Almighty Father is endless. One can clearly see misperceptions and unlearned behavior displayed by this woman at the well. The conversation with Messiah Yahushua was managed by Yahusha, and the woman discovered something pertaining to life beyond her perceptions. We see a demonstration of discernment revealed that she had previous husbands, of which the woman responded favorably and truthfully towards Yahusha in their conversation. Not only did she receive him as Messiah, she acknowledged that the power of discernment was upon him by calling him a prophet. I ask you, cannot the Master of the Almighty One manifest his word, who manifests himself, his word, in the person of Yahushua Messiah, put on the hat of a prophet? Indeed he can. My brothers and sisters, do not underestimate the power of the Spirit of Yahushua. It's time to confess when exposed to wickedness and depart from evil readily and quickly when it is brought to your attention, to our attention. End times will prove to bring humbling conditions and events. We will witness those who mislead the unlearned, uncovered, and revealed. We will witness individuals who are called to fulfill the final exodus, to be gathered from the 4 corners of the earth. Those who also will be fortified as martyrs and die for Yahushua's name. We will witness them, us, rise in strength and discernment. And we will see a departure from privacy delusions. My brothers and sisters, pray and watch. The Spirit of Yahushua is alive and well and functioning to this day. Yes, humbling conditions and events are coming. Individuals who try to deny the revealing of the Spirit of Yahushua will only be proven to be rebellious in nature and totally subdued by the wicked one, Satan. I realize there will be many who will not like the methods used and or presentations being used to expose them. I have seen it personally where individuals will consume time trying to rebuff the messenger and say, though you may have exposed me or brought it out, you could have did it in more love. You should have done it this way or that way. My brothers and sisters, hindsight is not always a good thing. Hindsight can be a distraction from the need to yield to set apartness. If you're wasting time debating on how one exposed you and how they brought you to naught or brought wickedness to the open so that we can purge it, if you're wasting time how that delivery came, are we not substituting the need to move to correction versus wasting time saying how the message was delivered? I have seen the obedient of the Spirit of Yahushua be falsely accused, have a false witness presented before them, rejected, ridiculed. I have personally experienced it myself. I assure you, my brothers and sisters, we will learn that wasting time attacking the delivery of the obedient one, how one is exposed, will be brought to an end among those who will be gathered from the four corners of the earth. We will learn to yield to the Spirit of Yahusha, and we will learn to identify set apartness like never before and move beyond wasting time saying what should have been done and how it should have been done, how it should have been delivered. Yes, there will be times of set apart individuals who will be led into correction. But be mindful, it is important to realize that it is the Spirit of Yahusha who will direct the outcomes, the end results, and provide what is necessary to make us whole. Let us seek to discern individuals who waste time arguing and debating on how you should have delivered something. Let us come away from them. Let us come away from such foolishness and wickedness and press forward on what is indeed set apart. Let us continue to pray. Remember, I say this and I say this again. Hindsight is not always a school teacher. Sometimes hindsight could be a condemning force. It can be a force that causes one to distract, to lose focus. Pray and seek to discern the difference. Prepare, O Yasharal. Get ready to witness a rise in discernment like never before imagined. Prepare, brothers and sisters, to witness discernment. Bring the keys to liberty, the keys to freedom in Yahushua Messiah for him to function within us freely and as he sees fit as we offer ourselves before the Almighty One. Prepare to witness deliverance from strongholds and false beliefs, teachings, and practices. Prepare to receive and yield to the chosen Spirit of Yahusha as he works within us, through us, one towards another, and through his chosen leaders. Prepare to witness being refined and gathered from the four corners of the earth. Privacy delusions will exist. They will exist for individuals who make the wrong choices. They will exist for those who choose to rebel against the Spirit of the Most High. But as for the children of obedience, deliverance from such will come. We will rise in discernment, of which will prove to be a part of our refining process. There will be unity among the 144,000 and great multitude drawn together from the four corners of the earth by Yahushua Messiah, as described in Revelation 7 chapter. Pray and watch. We will escape privacy delusions. We will come to witness the characteristics of an awakening sovereignty, an awakening nation, or as some may say, an awakening kingdom. Who has determined what the priorities are regarding stitching Yasharal together as one? Who has given thought to the methods that the Most High, the methods that will be used to bring us together? I assure you that method will include laying waste privacy delusion and making discernment a primary factor, and us being aware of what the Spirit of Yahusha is saying to us. Yes, this journey is overwhelming at times to many of us, including me. But I submit to you, it is extremely vital, very important that we establish a ready mind, body, and soul to respond timely and with accuracy to the living instructions, guidance, orders, and commands from the Spirit of Yahusha, to recognize reproof and discipline and respond with a repentant mind, body, and soul. It is and will prove to be prudent to be quick to repent when wickedness and evil is exposed and brought to the light. The things that cause us to stray, stumble, and fall. We will learn to respond quickly with purging it from our midst, my brothers and sisters. Privacy delusions will prove to be the badge of those who are overtaken with wickedness. It will be the badge of those who make the wrong decisions and take the wrong actions. Know this, O Yasharal, we will escape the attacks of privacy delusions. And in that time, many will be weakened. We will be brought to humility and refined. For our final exodus is necessary and will come to be. It is ordered, not suggested. It will happen. It's not a maybe, it's a definite. Deliverance from privacy delusion is guaranteed for those who will fulfill what is written regarding the gathering from the four corners of the earth. Are you ready? We cannot hide anything from the Most High Father Yahuah. And in the teachings from the Spirit of Yahusha, discoveries will be made. Things will be uncovered and revealed. They will be made known to us. In some cases, quicker. Some instances, quicker than other times. The Most High Father will expose, reveal, will teach, will direct through his set-apart spirit sent in Yahushua's name as he chooses, as he sees fit. Even the hidden things of man that are thought to never be revealed will come uncovered and be revealed as is necessary to fulfill what is written, what is promised. Pray and watch. Yahshua, we are awakening. The set-apart children of obedience will be gathered from the four corners of the earth. There's much work to be done and many roads to travel before we witness the completion of our final exodus. Pray, study, pray some more, and establish an earnest mind, heart, body, and soul to respond with accuracy to what is ordered of you, of us. We will learn to adjust and we will adapt. Proof is emerging and it will continue to come. Soon proof will come in a most extraordinary and phenomenal way, and the most humbling of methods will be used to prove that the presence of the Spirit of Yahusha is among us. No one can deny the living presence of Yahushua Messiah, nor prevent the workings of our living Mashyach, working within us, through us, one towards another. No one among the children of obedience, that is. Pray and watch. Proof will come. The deniers will be laid waste or moved out of the way. There is no obstacle that can stop the fulfillment of what has been promised. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, I invite you to continue listening to Yahshua's Time, an end-time series to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty One, the Almighty Father Yahuah, and who have come to discover the living presence of his set-apart spirit sent in Yahushua's name. Until next time, be encouraged. Continue to seek to endure until the very end. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.